Hey everyone, Deepak Prajapati here. Do you struggle with math? Feel like no matter how hard you try, it just doesn't make sense? Today, I'm going to show you how to actually learn and understand math, not just memorize it. We'll break down common misconceptions, explore effective learning strategies, and equip you with the tools and confidence to conquer any math challenge. Get ready to see math in a whole new light, as a fascinating language, a powerful problem-solving tool, and an essential skill for success in various aspects of life. So, whether you're a student struggling with algebra, an adult who wants to brush up on their math skills, or simply someone who wants to improve their logical thinking, this video is for you. Let's get started. Let's face it, math has a bit of a reputation. Many people, maybe even you, have had negative experiences with it, leading to fear, anxiety, and a belief that they're just not math people. But I'm here to tell you that this is simply not true. Everyone has the potential to understand and excel in math. So why do so many people struggle with math? Well, it often boils down to how it's taught. Traditional math education often emphasizes rote memorization of formulas and procedures without fostering a deep understanding of the underlying concepts. It's like trying to learn a new language by memorizing a phrase book without understanding the grammar or vocabulary. Think about it. Have you ever memorized a formula for a test, only to forget it a week later? That's because you didn't truly understand the concept behind it. Math is not just a set of rules to be followed blindly, it's a way of thinking, a language that helps us describe and understand the world around us. The key to unlocking the secrets of math is to shift our focus from memorization to understanding. It's about seeing the connections between different concepts, recognizing patterns, and developing problem-solving strategies that go beyond simply plugging numbers into formulas. In the next chapter, we'll explore how to actually understand math and develop a solid foundation for success. Now that we've debunked the myth of the math person, let's dive into the practical steps you can take to actually understand math. Remember, learning math is a journey, not a race. It's about building a strong foundation, one concept at a time. Step 1. Master the basics. Think of math as a building. You can't build a skyscraper on a weak foundation, can you? Similarly, to truly grasp advanced math concepts, you need to ensure you have a solid understanding of the basics. This means arithmetic, algebra, and geometry. Don't rush through these foundational concepts. Take your time, practice plenty of problems, and make sure you genuinely understand the why behind each rule and formula. For instance, don't just memorize the multiplication table. Understand the concept of repeated addition that it represents. One helpful tip is to use real-world examples to make the concepts more relatable. For example, when learning about fractions, imagine dividing a pizza into equal slices or splitting a bill with friends. Step 2. Learn concepts, not just procedures. This is where the shift from memorization to understanding truly comes into play. When you encounter a new math concept, don't just focus on memorizing the steps to solve a particular type of problem. Instead, ask yourself why. Why does this formula work? What does it represent? Visualizing problems can be immensely helpful in understanding concepts. Draw diagrams, graphs, or even use objects to represent the problem you're trying to solve. This will help you see the relationships between different elements and make the abstract more concrete. For example, when learning about equations, imagine a balance scale. Both sides of the equation need to be balanced, and any operation you perform on one side must also be performed on the other to maintain that balance. Step 3. Practice the right way. Practice makes perfect, but only if you're practicing effectively. Don't just mindlessly solve problems on autopilot. Start with easier problems to build confidence and gradually increase the difficulty level as you progress. More importantly, don't just focus on getting the right answer. After solving a problem, take a moment to reflect on your thought process. Explain the steps you took, the reasoning behind your choices, and why you think the solution is correct. Mistakes are inevitable, and that's okay. In fact, mistakes are valuable learning opportunities. When you make a mistake, don't just brush it aside and move on. Instead, take the time to analyze where you went wrong, understand the misconception that led to the error, and figure out how to avoid making the same mistake in the future. Now that we've covered how to approach learning math, let's talk about the importance of mindset and study habits. Your attitude towards math can significantly impact your progress. Tip 1. Adopt a growth mindset. One of the most common obstacles to math success is a fixed mindset. The belief that you're either good or bad at math, and there's nothing you can do to change that. This is simply not true. Embrace a growth mindset. The belief that your mathematical abilities are not fixed and can be developed through effort, perseverance, and effective learning strategies. Instead of saying, "I'm just bad at math," try saying, "I may not understand this concept yet, but I'm willing to put in the effort to learn it." Celebrate your progress, no matter how small. Every problem you solve, every concept you grasp, is a step in the right direction. Tip 2. Break problems into smaller steps. Complex math problems can feel overwhelming, leading to frustration and a sense of being stuck. A helpful strategy is to break these problems down into smaller, more manageable steps. Read the problem carefully, identify the key information, and determine what the problem is asking you to find. Then, break down the solution process into a series of logical steps. This will make the problem seem less daunting and help you approach it with more confidence. Tip 3. Use multiple resources. We all learn differently, and what works for one person may not work for another. Don't be afraid to explore different resources and find what resonates best with your learning style. There are countless resources available, from textbooks and online tutorials to interactive apps and educational YouTube channels. By adopting a growth mindset, using effective learning strategies, and seeking help when needed, you can unlock your mathematical potential and achieve your goals. That was a lot to cover, but I hope you found it helpful. Quick recap. Understand concepts, practice smart, and keep a positive mindset. Math isn't about being naturally smart. It's about persistence. Now I want to hear from you. What's your biggest math struggle? Drop a comment below and let's conquer math together. See you in the next video, where we'll tackle calculus in a way that makes sense. Until then, keep solving.